So in chapter 2 of Cindy and Fancy, what the old mare's bad habit was I kind of got it described with the barnyard. There was a creek flowed through, and it flowed 24/7. Well, it flowed all year round is what I'm saying. Somebody got a piece of equipment at some point hung up on the culvert right in the middle of the yard. It had never been fixed. It was a mess. It washed out. It left this, well, just a mess. Gravel and the culvert half hanging up and all this. Now I have to describe, the loafing barn was where the horses slept at night and sheltered in the winter. They were free ranged all year round. So the entrance is about 5 feet wide, and at the risk of the page blowing up there's the door, and the gate is angled. Well, it's not a gate, it's a fence. It was an old plank gate that was used as a fence. My dad, Cindy's dad, now Cindy, and her younger sister Snibbler are all standing there watching as I now have Fancy saddled up, and I've made sure she didn't do the belly distending on the girth strap. So I let Fancy plod out, and right where all the messy footwork is, she turns and she dashes headlong into the loafing barn. This is her really nasty trick. She's going to scrub me, or who's ever in the saddle, off on the corner of the loafing barn. Yeah, you'd break your leg doing that, right? So Dad is just, I can hear him, right? I'm 20 yards away or something. He's describing what's going to happen here, but the boy's going to, this is her last bad habit. He'll get that straightened out in no time at all. He just hasn't had time to get to that one yet. So I let Fancy wheel and turn and dash for the barn. It's about 4 strides. I can see the old man, and I just let Fancy go. She took a couple of strides, picking up a bit of speed. She was an older mare, and she was out of shape, so she's not going too fast. And on the 3rd stride, she's expecting me to check her, to rein her, do a stop, to turn her, do something. So's the old man. I don't. I just sit there relaxed in the saddle. Fancy goes, whoa, puts her head down. The one last stride, she's expecting me to turn her to the left, away from the corner of the loafing barn. I don't. I rein her right. She runs head first into the barn. She hasn't got enough speed up to hurt herself. And as she hits face first into the corner of the loafing barn, I vaulted off and I land on the fence right in front of Dad. It was picture perfect. A lot of luck involved, but hey. Wrap the reins around. I said, well, she won't do that again. Cindy, don't let her go to the glue factory. And I jump on my Mustang pedal bike and I tear off down towards the pool hall, because my Willie pigeon gets off the bus at 10 after 7. I get into the pool hall at 15 minutes after 7. Willie has the table racked up. He's waiting for me, because this would be the 3rd pay period he's come in a row, and he's phoned me. I've been practicing every night down here in the city, and I'm going to get my money back from you. Okay, Willie, bring it on. The sharks are circling. I get my personal 19-ounce cue out of the personal rack there, chase the shark away, and Willie and I proceed to shoot pool. So I'll leave the video here and pick it up in the next chapter.